Take the railing, please.
Good afternoon, boys and girls. Thank you for remembering that when you enter our auditorium, you sit up big and tall. We have a quiet, calm body, and we wait for all of our friends to arrive. Thank you for doing that. I'm going to ask you to sit nice and quietly for another minute. Third grade and sixth grade are making their way in. We're going to wait for all of our friends to enter the auditorium. Mr. Calnan, you have room on the other side if you need it. Boys and girls, you make me such a proud principal. Thank you for sitting up big and tall, entering our auditorium so quietly, and having such a beautiful, calm body. That makes me so proud of you. Boys and girls, and to all of our guests, welcome to the second quarter Bulldog Pride Assembly. We are so thrilled to gather together this afternoon to recognize our boys and girls and their outstanding achievements. Now, to start off the second quarter Bulldog Pride Assembly, we have a little video treat. So we're going to ask Mr. Trombley to get us set up.
We are here with pre-K friends. Carter, can you tell me what your favorite thing is about our school?
I love doing math.
Awesome. Jackson, what's your favorite thing about our school?
Playing in the castle.
Lydia, honey, what's your favorite thing about our school?
Doing math.
Okay. Carly, what's your favorite thing about our school? Can you tell me something you're really liking about our school this year? Alex, can you tell me your favorite thing about our school?
I like talking to other people, and I like making art projects.
Awesome. Archie,
My friends.
can you wave?
Hello.
We are here with kindergartners, and we're going to start with Riley. Can you tell me your favorite thing about our school?
When we play outside.
Awesome. Rosalie?
My favorite thing is writing.
Awesome.
My
Maddie?
favorite thing is my favorite thing is coloring.
Awesome. Danny,
My
what's your favorite thing?
thing is to play inside.
Gannon?
My favorite thing is learning.
We are here with kindergartners, and I'm going to ask Caleb first. What is your favorite thing about school?
Playing at playtime.
Zoe, what's your favorite thing about our school?
Playing at playtime.
Okay. Mason, what's your favorite thing?
Working hard.
Awesome. Chandler?
Coloring.
Okay. Claire, what's your
Playing
favorite thing?
outside.
Here with Miss Summers' first grade class. And Jack, can you tell me what your favorite thing about our school is?
Playing soccer.
Awesome. Briar, what is your favorite thing about our school?
Making more friends.
Okay. Bryce.
Being outside at recess.
Awesome. Juno.
I like making friends.
Okay. And Marley.
I like seeing my teacher and my friends.
This is Mrs. Thomas's second grade class. We're going to start with Bryn. Bryn, what is your favorite thing about our school?
My favorite thing is music.
Jessie.
My favorite thing is looking at the flag and just.
Alex, what's your favorite thing?
My favorite thing about the school is the nice teachers that we have.
Isabel.
My favorite thing is when we do math.
And
My favorite
Chase.
thing is doing.
I'm here with Mrs. Harrigan's second grade class, and we are going to start with Eli. Eli, can you tell me your favorite thing about our school?
Miss Calman making announcements.
Awesome. Harper, can you tell me your favorite thing, honey?
He will teach us about pictures.
Awesome. Luke, what is your favorite thing about our school?
When we go on Epic on our computer.
Okay. Scout.
My favorite thing is when we math.
Okay. And Hunter.
My favorite thing is math.
We're here with Mrs. McDonald's third grade class, and we're going to start with Abby. Abby, what is your favorite thing about our school?
That every day after math we get to do our green light reflex math.
Rhea, what's your favorite thing?
Probably when we get to do our wacky Wednesday brain breaks.
Alex, what's your favorite thing?
I like doing gym.
We have Mr. Martin's third grade class. We're going to start with Audrey. Honey, what's your favorite thing about our school?
My favorite thing about our school is all the teachers that I know about.
Okay. Kai, what is your favorite thing?
My favorite thing about the school is PE class.
Okay. And Stella.
My favorite thing is all the teachers and all the specials.
This is Mrs. Blair Wilcox's fourth graders. And we're going to start with Hunter. Hunter, what is your favorite thing about our school?
All the games we play.
Okay. Hazy.
Seeing all the kids get awards.
Okay. Braden.
Probably doing all the projects that we have in school.
Okay. Noah.
Learning and having fun.
Okay, and Sloan.
And all the books we get to read in each and every classroom.
This is Mrs. Sweat's 4th grade class. And we are going to start with Addie. Addie, what's your favorite thing about our school?
My favorite thing about our school is definitely gym.
Hogan.
My favorite thing about the school is all my friends.
Awesome.
My
Emmett.
favorite school about this school is the field trips.
Okay, and
My favorite thing
Willow.
about school is my friends and the teachers.
Mrs. O'Neill's 1st grade class. I'm going to start with Jessie. Jessie, what is your favorite thing about our school?
Because I get to see my friend Kobe.
Kaylee, what is your favorite thing about our school?
Making cool crafts.
Ariel?
Making cool crafts.
Okay, and Liam, what is your favorite thing about our school?
About Transformers.
This is Mrs. Bowden's 5th grade class. Alex, what is your favorite thing about our school?
My favorite thing about our school is sports because it gives us a chance to be active outside of school. So my favorite thing about school is gym because you get to do all kinds of activities. Peace. My
Eliana?
favorite thing about school is gym because it gives us a chance to exercise and do other stuff.
Johnny?
My favorite thing about school is school sports.
Okay, and Kiki.
thing about school is gym.
This is Mrs. Rayville's 5th grade class. Roxy, what is your favorite thing about our school?
The students and all the kind work they do.
Lucian.
My favorite thing about the school is the teachers.
Maggie.
My favorite thing about our school is the staff members.
This is Mr. Callan's 6th grade class. Chloe, what is your favorite thing about our school?
All the fun field trips that we get to do.
Cool.
And mine is the options of activities we have here.
Okay, Kaylin.
One thing I love about CCS school is the fact that there is always someone you can talk to and all the staff is always so nice. If you're having troubles or if you're being bullied or you just need someone to talk to, there's always someone around the corner or across the hall that can help you.
Okay, Claire, what is your favorite thing?
I like reading class.
This is Mrs. Dumas's 6th grade class. Addie, what is your favorite thing about our school?
I like hanging out with my friends and everything class.
Chloe?
I like education and I like hanging out with friends.
Sawyer.
Recess and dismissal.
Mason.
hanging out with friends and
We have some students from Mrs. Patnode's room. Ariana, can you tell me your favorite thing about our school?
when we have nuclear floats.
And Riley, can you tell me your favorite thing?
When we have nuclear floats.
This is Colton from Mrs. Palmer's class. Colton, can you tell me your favorite thing about school?
Playing.
This is Alexis from Mrs. Sweat's 4th grade class. Alexis, what is your favorite thing about our school?
I like everything.
This is Logan from Mrs. O'Neill's 1st grade class. Logan, what is your favorite thing about our school?
My friends.
This is Avery from Mr. Martin's 3rd grade class. Avery, what is your favorite thing about our school?
I like to go to gym.
So boys and girls, I really enjoyed watching that video. And boys and girls, some of the things that Mrs. Callan heard you say is that you love spending time with your friends, you love spending time with your teachers, you love going on field trips, and you love all of the really fun activities you do in your classroom, and you especially enjoy learning. Wow, that makes me have such a happy heart, boys and girls. I loved the video. One thing that I know about our boys and girls is they really like to see themselves, so we found these videos to be very enjoyable for them. They like to see themselves and their friends. So a big thank you to Mrs. Jones-King for recording all those video clips and to Mr. Trombley for putting it all together. Our Mr. Trombley is in the back, and Mr. Trombley will be taking pictures throughout the course of the assembly. He is live streaming the event, so don't worry, moms and dads, if you don't get that picture. Mr. Trombley will be uploading all of those pictures to our Facebook and our website later on today. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get started with our certificates. And boys and girls, we are really excited to provide these certificates to boys and girls that have received this recognition during the second quarter. Boys and girls, you probably remember Mrs. Cowling came to your classroom and we read the book, Add a Twist, Scientist. And boys and girls, you really enjoyed this book. This was definitely a big hit. We have a featured author this school year, and our featured author, Andrea Beatty, and has been a highly enjoyable author so far this year. But Add a Twist is a remarkable young lady, and she had, various trials and tribulations, right, boys and girls? And we kind of watched her work herself through some of those tricky situations. You probably remember when Mrs. Cowlin was in your classroom, we also decorated our beautiful Christmas ornaments. We did that right before Christmas time, and we hung them on our CCS Christmas trees. And boys and girls, you remember the reason that we did that is because it's something that we all do together. It's a tradition at our school, and that's something that's important to us. That's something that we value. We value traditions. So we're going to go ahead and start passing out the awards to those boys and girls that exemplify those traits that we saw in the book, Add a Twist, Scientist. So we're going to be presenting the Add a Twist Scientist Awards to boys and girls that are bold. They believe in themselves. They have the ability to perceive their mistakes as opportunities. Most importantly, they're really proud to be beautiful and unique, right? Wonderful. And then we're also going to provide one of the students a Bulldog Pride Award. So we're going to start with pre-K friends from Mrs. McComb's classroom who are sitting so beautifully. So beautifully. Now, boys and girls, to my left is Miss Peyton Hamilton. She's going to help Mrs. Cowlin pass out the awards. Boys and girls, if Mrs. Cowlin calls your name, you'll stand right up. You're going to come over to Mrs. Jones-King. You'll walk right up the stairs, boys and girls. Miss Peyton will give you your award, and then you're going to go ahead and stand on one of the dots up here on the stage, and then I'm just going to ask you to stand nicely and look out at the audience with your beautiful smile, okay? All right, so in pre-K4, Mrs. McComb's class, the Add a Twist Scientist Awards go to Carter Cook, Jackson LaFleche, and Miss Carly Stibe. And we're going to hold our applause until all of our pre-K friends get right up on stage. Good job. Good. Carter, honey, will you go down to that last dot for me, Carter? Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you. Keep going. Carly Jean, will you follow Carter? Good job. Jackson, will you go down too? Oh, perfect. Thank you. So the Bulldog Pride Award in Mrs. McComb's classroom goes to Lydia Cook. Liddy has such an amazing personality and a fire in her. She's always willing to try something new, even if it is a challenge. She always comes in with a smile and a can-do attitude. We know Liddy is going to do amazing things in her future because she is smart, she is strong, she is confident, and she is kind. Good job, Ms. Liddy. And now we're going to move over to Mrs. Parmiter's pre-K friends. In Mrs. Parmiter's class, the Add a Twist Scientist Awards go to Colton Dennis and Mr. Archie McKee. He had to go home early, but Mr. Archie McKee will make sure he gets his award when he returns. Good job, Colton. And the Bulldog Pride Award goes to Alexander Jarvis. Alex continues to make amazing progress in pre-K. He is focused on doing the right thing and working hard at any task presented to him. We are so proud of Alex. Good job, Alex. Let's give a round of applause to our pre-K friends. Good job, pre-K friends. Carter, honey, will you turn towards Mrs. Lacombe, honey, and you can walk down those stairs. Mrs. Lacombe will help you. Go ahead, Carly Jean. Go ahead, sweet girl. There you go. Go ahead, Colton. Yep, you guys can follow the group. Yep. Go ahead, Alex. Thank you for waiting. Such good listeners. Next up is kindergarten. It looks like they're ready for first grade. They're sitting so beautifully. My goodness. Let's start with Mrs. Beach's class. The Add a Twist Scientist Awards go to Mr. Gannon Gordon, Riley Helm, Ms. Rosalie Mayu, and Daniel White. Boys and girls, we are so proud of you for being bold and believing in yourself. Good job, Gan. Hey, good job, sweetheart. Good job, Rosie. And the Add a Twist Scientist Awards for Miss Swinton's class go to Zoe Farrell, Mason Gugliotta, Caleb Patnode, and Claire Stansberry. Boys and girls, we're so proud of you for continuing to work so hard. And the Bulldog Pride Award for Miss Swinton's class goes to Chandler Spinner. Chandler is a hard worker. Whenever faced with challenges, he asks questions and figures things out. He does this all with a big smile on his face. Chandler always looks to the sunny side of things, and we certainly appreciate that. Way to go, Chandler. Let's give our kindergarten friends a round of applause. Great job. Riley, you can head down to Mrs. Lacombe, sweetheart. Next up is our first grade friends. We're going to start with Mrs. O'Neill's class. The Add a Twist Scientist Awards for Miss O'Neill's class goes to Logan Secor, Ariel Smith, Kaylee Stephen, and Liam Hemingway. And the Bulldog Pride Award for Mrs. O'Neill's class goes to Jesse Avery. Jesse is enthusiastic and full of positivity about school, his friends, and life overall. He has worked on using this enthusiasm to focus on his work. Jesse's a problem solver. He works independently to solve problems he may encounter. He also quickly offers to help a friend in need. Great job, first graders. Now for Miss Summers, boys and girls. The Add a Twist Scientist Award go to Bryce Brown, Juno Brunel, Jack Calnan, and Marley Johnston. And the Bulldog Pride Award in Miss Summers' class goes to Briar Cook. Briar's ability to tackle challenges head-on is one of her biggest strengths. When faced with difficulties or challenges, she's able to make immediate responsibility, displaying maturity and accountability. Her resilience shines through as she actively works towards finding solutions. She's a friend to all in the classroom. She shows genuine concern for her friends and extends support and empathy. Way to go. Boys and girls, let's give a round of applause to our first grade friends. Great job, first graders. Great job, Logie. You can go ahead, sweetheart. Great job, first graders. Next up is our second graders. We're going to start with Mrs. Harrigan's boys and girls. In Mrs. Harrigan's class, the Add a Twist Scientists Awards go to Hunter Gilson, Eli Parmiter, Mr. Luke Peck, and Harper Smith. Boys and girls, we're so proud of you for being uniquely you. Good job, good job. Good, Hunter. You can head right up. Good. Good job. The Bulldog Pride Award for Mrs. Harrigan's class goes to Scout Cook. Scout works hard every single day in our classroom. When new skills are presented, she never wavers. Scout isn't afraid to try new things or meet new people. Along with being a model student, Scouty is a dreamer. I think everyone would be happier if they could see the world through Scout's eyes. Keep dreaming big, Scouty. Now for Mrs. Thomas's boys and girls. In Mrs. Thomas's class, the Add a Twist Scientists Awards go to Alex Baker, Isabel Maloney, Jesse Parmiter, and Mr. Chase Smythe. Boys and girls, we are proud of you for being bold and believing in yourself. The Bulldog Pride Award for Mrs. Thomas's class goes to Bryn Parmiter. Bryn faces challenges head on. She never hesitates to work hard and try new things. Bryn has shown an excellent ability to set goals and be persistent in achieving them. She can be depended on to do what she is asked to do and complete her work in a very timely manner. Plus, Bryn does a great job working independently with little guidance. Way to go, Bryn. Let's give a round of applause to our second grade friends. Boys and girls, we're very proud of you. Very proud of you. Ready, girl? How you doing? Next up is third grade. Before we move on to third grade, I want to tell you how proud you're making me. You're sitting so beautifully in our auditorium. Boys and girls, that makes me so proud of you. This is one of those spaces we always have a quiet, calm body, and you are doing a beautiful job on this Friday afternoon. Keep up the good work. We're going to start with Mrs. McDonald's class. In Mrs. McDonald's class, the Add a Twist Scientists Awards go to Ms. Abigail King, Alex Rogers, Ms. Olivia Elmer, and Riley Giro. And the Bulldog Pride Award goes to Rhea Helm. Rhea is a model student. She arrives at school each day ready to conquer third grade. Rhea is willing to take risks and make mistakes. She quickly recovers and comes back stronger. Rhea loves a challenge and shows grit and tenacity when things get tough. Great job, Rhea. Now for Mr. Martin's boys and girls. In Mr. Martin's class, the Add a Twist Scientists Awards go to Stella Campbell, Mr. Kai Clark, Avery Jane Titus, and Ariana Lamica. And the Bulldog Pride Awards for Mr. Martin's class go to Audrey Brockway. Audrey is a hardworking and determined student. There's no task or obstacle she cannot overcome. Audrey sets goals for herself and does not stop until she reaches them. Great job, Audrey. The other Bulldog Pride Award goes to Ariana Lamica. Ari, come back over, girl. Ariana's been working so hard this quarter. She's been presented with many difficult tasks, but she has worked hard and accomplished the goals set for her. We are so proud of you, Ari. Let's give a round of applause to our third grade friends. Go ahead, Miss Abby. Next up is fourth grade. We're going to start with Mrs. Sweat's class. The Add a Twist Scientists Awards for Miss Sweat's class go to Alexis Avery, Hogan Brown, Mr. Emmett Hamilton, and Addie Johnston. And the Bulldog Pride Award for Miss Sweat's class goes to Willow Hemingway. Willow has had an amazing second quarter. Her determination to be successful is evident in everything that she does. She's a hard worker who often goes above and beyond what is required of her so she can turn in work that she is proud of. Willow is a helpful, caring classmate. She's quickly willing to offer assistance to anyone in need. Great job, Willow. And in Mrs. Blair Wilcox's class, the Add a Twist Scientists Award go to Noah Blake, Ms. Sloan Green, Hazelyn O'Neill, and Mr. Braden Robidoux. And the Bulldog Pride Award goes to Hunter Smith. Hunter is an incredibly hard worker. He puts his all into anything and everything he does. He never lets a stumbling block get in his way. Hunter will stick with a task and finds creative ways to solve problems. One of Mrs. Blair Wilcox's favorite things about Hunter is that he does all of this with a smile on his face and a great attitude. Way to go, Hunter. Let's give our fourth grade friends a round of applause. Great job, fourth graders. We are very proud of you. one of my favorite things, and I know the audience, you guys can't see this, but one of my favorite things about standing up here and handing out the awards is the genuine and excitement from the kiddo when their name is called, and from their friends. That's a noticing, is that the kids are proud of each other and they're happy for each other. So their friend's success feels like their success, and that's a beautiful, beautiful thing. Let's let those fourth graders get back and settled. Nice, quiet, calm bodies. And we're gonna move on to fifth grade. There you go. Perfect. Let's start with Mrs. Bodan's boys and girls. In Mrs. Bodan's class, the Attitwist Scientists Awards go to Alex Cook, Mr. Johnny Jarrer, Aubrey Patnode, and Tegan Smith. Boys and girls, we are proud of you for being bold and believing in yourself. The Bulldog Pride Award for Mrs. Bodan's class goes to Eliana Compton. Ellie is having a fantastic fifth grade school year. She works hard and is always eager to learn and provide a helping hand to anyone that needs one. Ellie consistently demonstrates a positive attitude. She's smiling, she's laughing, she's always optimistic. She's extremely kind and caring. When Ellie's asked to pick a word as motivation for 2024, she chose active. Way to go, Ellie. Mrs. Rayville's boys and girls. The Attitwist Scientists Awards go to Roxy Parmiter and Miss Maggie Reynolds. Girls, we are so proud of you for being uniquely you. And the Bulldog Pride Award for Mrs. Rayville's class goes to Lucian Patnode. Lucian is a very curious student who's always willing to do his best work. Lucian takes feedback and learns from his mistakes. He's a kind and thoughtful friend. We are so glad to have him as part of the CCS family. Good boy, Lucian. Let's give our fifth grade friends a round of applause. Go ahead, Alex. Yep. Oops. We'll get it. Last up is our sixth graders. Hard to believe this group is in sixth grade. Feels like they were just kindergarten baby dolls. You giggle. You'll be in sixth grade soon. You giggle. All right. Show me how you, it doesn't take much to make kindergarten laugh. Show me how you sit up big and tall, boys and girls. Show me your beautiful smiling faces. I love it. All right. For Mr. Calnan and Mrs. Dumas, the Attitwist Scientists Award goes to Claire Hanley. No Claire Bear, she's absent. Ms. Chloe Parmiter. Colton Staples. Ms. Chloe Carter. Mason Johnston, and Miss Abby Ramos. Sixth graders, we are proud of you for being bold and believing in yourself. The Bulldog Pride Awards for sixth grade go to Sawyer Weilocker. Sawyer is a thinker. He's willing to work through problems with a positive mindset. If his idea fails, he brushes it off with a shrug and a chuckle. Then he works to try a new plan. He is a supportive group member, providing encouraging, gentle prods to keep his fellow classmates thinking and making forward progress. His questioning mind makes him interested and engaged in whatever topic he's learning about. His future is bright. Great job, Sawyer. And the next Bulldog Pride Award goes to Kaylin Russell. Kaylin is an extremely dedicated and thoughtful student. She demonstrates a tremendous work ethic in all that she does. Kaylin sets goals for herself and is proud of her accomplishments, but humble in her approach. Kaylin's combination of creativity, kindness, and compassion will serve her well in whatever future she chooses to pursue. Let's give a round of applause to our sixth graders. Sixth grade. Now, boys and girls, just to wrap it up, I want to tell all of the award recipients, I'm very proud of you. You worked so hard during the second quarter. And boys and girls, as you know, we are now right into the third quarter, and I continue to watch you work so hard each and every day in your classrooms. Boys and girls, we appreciate your work ethic. We appreciate your dedication to your learning. Every day you come to school and you give your absolute best. And boys and girls, that makes us so very proud of you. So we're going to keep it up for the third quarter, boys and girls. In closing, boys and girls, it's Friday. I hope that you have a relaxing, restful weekend, and you'll be back at school on Monday ready to do your best work. Let's give all of the award recipients one more round of applause. Again, I want to thank Mr. Trombley for always helping us in all of our elementary pursuits. He does all the things for us, so thank you to Mr. Trombley. And guests, if you don't mind, I'm just going to have you pause for a second, and we're going to show you how we exit the auditorium. We will show you how beautifully we exit the auditorium, how quietly we exit. So boys and girls, listen for your grade level. We're going to have our pre-K friends in Mrs. McComb's class stand and look at Mrs. McComb. Yep. Great. We're exiting nice and silently. Mrs. Parmiter, if you'd like to stand and exit. And Mrs. Thomas's, boys and girls, if you'd like to stand and use the side exit. Shh. Remember.